Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, beautiful Kulea users, wherever you are in the world. Okay, we are just going to very quickly run through the different ways of previewing Kulea landing pages and emails, so you can see the personalization capabilities in place. Now, first thing to understand is that when you are in your Kulea interface, Kulea doesn't actually know who you are. It hasn't built what we call an association between yourself and the browser that you're using. That's because you're in-app and you see the anonymous view. So let's just have a look and see what that means. So an anonymous view, it would be, okay, read here, forename. Now, if we know the forename, we would insert the forename. But because this is the anonymous view, all you can see is read more. And likewise, if you were to, let's remove that, pop in some dynamic content, just like we're doing here. And if we don't know that person, we're going to say friend. In the preview over here, see our button, refreshes, and it will say read more friend because it's showing you the anonymous view. If I, however, go into the preview, which is my actual browser, Kulea knows who I am because I've previously built an association. So it says read more Andrew. So you can see what that personalized experience looks like. Now, this will only work if I have an association. An association is a handshake that we build between a Kulea user, a Kulea contact record and that contact's browser that they're using. That is where the magic happens. We build that association in a couple of ways. If someone clicks a link in an email that you've sent them through to a landing page or a track page, that builds the association. But equally, you can just build an association really quickly by completing a form in Kulea on your browser. You can see in this case, this form has already been completed. I submit, and that does it for me. I can build a form that's beautiful landing page layout like this one, or I can just knock together a very quick form. If I go, let's go to create landing pages. And I'm just going to select a form page. It doesn't really matter which one. Let's go for form page 2. And I preview that. There you go. And you just fill out. Now, because Kulea recognizes it knows me already because I've got the association, it's pre-filling my information. But in your case, this would be blank. And you would just fill in your details, email, forename, surname, and anything else you wanted to add to that form for your personalization experience. And that would build the association. So that's how you can view personalization. Works exactly the same for email. If you want to see personalization, well, you can do that as well. So let's go and look at that Kulea demo. Now, I've created some personalized content for this particular landing page. We've got content for gym owners. We've got content for farmers. Over here on the left, if I click the Farmer Giles, I can see what that persona content looks like. Farmer Giles, a case study about potatoes and some pictures of potatoes. If you're a farmer, you're probably salivating right now. Equally, if you're a gym owner, you can see how this looks. Now, that's great for previewing in-app. Nice and easy to do. But what if you want to preview the personalization and the personalization at the same time? Well, to do that, you have to go into the preview. But you need to make sure that you are the right persona type. So I am currently Andrew at Kulea.ma. That's the association I've got on my browser. So if I go into my record, Andrew at Kulea.ma. Oops, helps if I do the right thing. There we go. So there's my record. I'm currently allocated to the recruitment agency persona. So let me see if I can change that. I am going to remove sector recruitment. No, I've got technical development, so I've got lots of personas stacked up here. Tell you what, it's going to be an easier way. I'm just going to go type. Farmer. Okay, And I'm going to go and I'm going to move my farmer persona up to the top priority. I've got loads and loads of personas here in Kulea, and you see right down at the bottom, I've got my farmer Giles. So I'm going to shift him to the top. There we go. Okay, so I can now go back into my landing page. So type equals farmer. I am a farmer. You can see my persona type has changed to farmer Giles. So let me go into my landing page. And now if I preview it, you can see what the farmer sees. You get a combination there of personalization and personalization, all blended in together beautifully. And you can just jiggle with your own persona category, persona type, just by changing your contact records or reprioritizing your personas. So it's that easy. Oh, that makes sense. Of course, if you don't want to bother doing that, you can just use the preview tool that we have within Kulea. You can also, within here, see what the different screen sizes look like. There we go. So very flexible within here as well. Cool. Okay, I hope that answers that question. If you had that as a question, and I will leave you to enjoy the joys of Kulea. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.